Hello everyone, we're here at Scottsdale Community College here with the Pizza King himself, Jared Lopez. You all know him. And what did you do with this deck here?
So I got 6th place at the recent online regional. Shout out to Irvin, by the way. He's a local Arizona player. He let me borrow this entire deck. I've just been too lazy to buy the pieces myself, so let me borrow. This is all his list mainly. I just made a few changes to the Z deck and I built the side deck, but this is basically his list. So shout out to him for that.
Awesome. And what deck you got here?
Playing Tapion. Probably the best blue leader in the format. Super good leader. Trying to think if it has any hard matchups. Can't think of any hard matchups it has. It's just deck nets so much value. It's insane.
Yeah.
I'll get into the list. So for our draw engine, we're playing 2 Tapion, 4 Minutia, and 4 the other Minutia. So these are our combo pieces, so we get to combo 2 of these per turn and then play them after the combo step. So Tapion, he's a top 5 searcher, searches your little 1-drop Minutias and a few other pieces in the deck. The draw ones are the best ones. This one's basically just a regular draw one. This time, occasionally, you use the tap 1 effect, which is tap 1, place in the drop area, top 7. So if you're playing against like hand destruction or something, you just want to like keep a big hand, so you might use that effect. It plays a hero 3 or less. So those are our combo pieces. For our super combos, we do a 2-2 split of Tapion and the Zeno super combo. Tapion's really good because he's searchable. Also, you don't really want to draw 2 super combo in this deck. You don't really need it. It's the deck's cycling so much. Zeno's amazing in this deck. There's a lot of cards you're playing on your opponent's turn, so Zeno just helps extend on your opponent's turn.
Makes sense.
And for our awakening pieces, so we need a Harudagarn in play to awaken. We're playing 2 of the arms. This guy's pretty good. He puts a Tapion in drop, so he's a little less good. The legs is really good because he puts a Minutia on drop, and also he can clear something when he attacks. He sacks a hero, and he bottom decks one of your opponent's battle cards for 1 energy, and it cycles itself. Pretty much everything in this deck is replacing itself, which is pretty nice. Oh, sorry, and another awakening piece is the other Harudagarn. We're playing 2 of the 8-drop. Really good going second if you see it on turn 2 to play with energy marker. His ramp helps get ahead. He is a blue-green, so if you don't really see him by turn 2, you're never really playing him. And honestly, he's just stuck in your hand if you don't get him out by turn 2. He's just a bottom deck target for Beast Hong. Next, we're playing 3 of this Tapion. So this is tap 1, return 1 of your heroes to your hand, bottom decks a battle card 4 or less, ignoring barrier. So just barrier removal, gets rid of Sin, gets rid of... They finally gave blue an answer to the little 1-drops that stops the untap for Dimension Magic. So if your opponent plays that like early on in the game, you have this, you just get rid of it. Also, it's replacing itself as well. Next, we played 3 of this Trunks. On play, he bottom decks something 4 or less, and he returns a hero to hand, activate battle. So this is Goku Black, removal on your opponent's turn. Against U7, if they swing with a Majin Vegeta or something, double strike. Jesus Christ. These cards are flying away from me.
This wind is picking up.
It is. Yeah, just removal on your opponent's turn. And it replaces itself, so like everything in this deck is just insane value. Next we played 3 of this Go Tanks. If you have 2 blue cards in your combo area, you can play him, activate battle. On play, he bottom decks something 6 or less. So against U7, if they go 6-drop, you have Zeno and a Sensu Bean or something, you can play him, get rid of the 6-drop. Yeah, basically removal on your opponent's turn. Also, you're creating a lot of bombs, so if you can like get this out on your opponent's turn, like you have so many bombs in the deck that if you can like play this on your opponent's turn, your opponent usually can't remove. Usually have to choose what they're removing. So usually you'll have something sticking on on your turn for the following turn, or on your opponent's turn for the following turn. Next, we play 3 of this 8-drop Tapion and Trunks. This card's insane. 2 energy. If you have, you can play him out on if you have 3 energy. He's removal when he attacks. He swings for one of his swings is 35k double, and he's dual attack, and he also returns one of your little Minoshas or hero cards to hand. So keeps those pieces in hand, so you can keep comboing them off later on in the game. He replaces himself, and he's removal. Next, we run 2 of removal, just another bomb, honestly. It replaces itself. If you could play that and this in the same turn, it's like you create so many bombs, and then like on your opponent's turn, play a Go Tanks, like something sticking on board for the following turn. It's gonna be really good. For Negates and extra cards, run 3 of the 17. Usually he's not really live until like later on in the game, just because this deck doesn't build an insane amount of Z energy. But also just another battle card negate. Yeah, just standard gate for blue. Run 3 Sensu Beans. I like 3 Sensu Beans. Some people run 2, but I think 3 is good, just so you can have opportunities to play cards on your opponent's turns. You can play Go Tanks, you can play the Trunks and stuff. 2 UIs. UI is an insane card, just free 15k. Helps push for damage, helps keep you alive if you don't have super combos in hand. Yeah, just good value card. Next we run 4 Dimension Magics. Blue, playing blue cards. Just have to run Dimension Magic. For one of those, we run 1 of the 6-drop Hurdigarn. Honestly, I never really play him. Just another Hurdigarn if you need removal. Dual attack. He has a card that, like, so if you don't have any cards on when your opponent passes to you on board and you have to swing with leader first, you want to activate main cards that play themselves, not cards that play themselves mid-combat, just because it's going to be hard to play card. Get into the battle step. Yeah. So you just want to play a card to get into the battle step, so you need to activate main cards that play themselves. Yeah. And this is just another target. Next, run 1 of the SGR. Honestly, I just side this card out a lot and don't really need it. Go Tanks is usually enough to remove anything. The tap 1 Z energy thing isn't really that useful. I think I would probably honestly cut this card maybe. I don't feel like I ever really played it. Yeah, we set it out.
It's a good card to charge sometimes.
It is a good card, right? That is.
Pick it up.
That is where it ended up most of the time. We run 1 of the Overwhelm Vegeta, just 30k, free body, plays itself with pressure. Just 1 of Overwhelm. Run 1 of the Majin Buu.
Yeah.
Just gotta have it. It's against yellow, against U7 it's really good. Blue Mirror it's really good. Green it's probably dead most of the time, but card's still insane.
Green, probably.
And then Beast Hunt is for our secret rare. Yeah, if you see this on 3, you just kind of always slam it down. I feel like you always just slam down Beast Hunt as soon as you see it. It just creates so much tempo, and it's also hard for your opponent to remove it sometimes if you play it early on.
Yeah.
And then that's it for the main deck. As far as the Z deck goes, we run 2 of the Black Kamehameha. So it's only 1 Z energy, which is nice because this deck doesn't build a lot of Z energy, so having a 1 Z energy card in your Z deck is really nice. Always at least playing 1. There's a lot of games where I play 2. Run 1 of the Surmounting. I think you kind of need Surmounting just to be able to take yourself to 5 life to get your Xenos live against some matchups, like in U7. If they know how to play the matchup, I think they'll probably keep you at 6 for a little bit. So you just want to be able to get down to 5 so you can use your Xeno super combos. Run 1 of this baby. This is just to get 17 live, so you combo off, you Z-charge something, play this, 17's live. I'll only run 1. I think I would run 2 just because some decks have easy bear removal, but if you play 2 in 1 turn, it's a lot harder to get rid of it. Get rid of both of them, so 17 will be live.
Shuffles your deck too.
Oh, and it shuffles your deck. I didn't know that.
Search top 7.
Top 7. Never even played it. It's good to know though. Run 1 of this Goku. Never really played it. He's just a 1-drop 15k.
Can be crit, right?
It can be crit, yeah. If you discard an extra card, he gains cycles and then also gains critical.
Yeah.
Just a 1-drop 15k if you need it, but 3 Xenergy is pretty expensive, so I never played them. And one of this Goku gets your opponent down to 10 cards in hand, mainly for the mirror. Gogeta if I played against it, which I did not. Honestly, I didn't even play it in the mirror, so yeah, I don't know. Just a good card to have, though. One Cell. Yeah, Cell's insane. Just board clear. Just another threat to push. Beerus. Yeah, like all these cards that I'm showing you, I didn't play them once this entire tournament.
Yeah,
just it's too much.
You have 10
energy.
slots. So
Yeah, you have 10 slots. Yeah, fill cards with random stuff. Yeah, like
utility.
Yeah, this is removable, but like, you know, you're using other cards in your deck for removal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just good cards to have though in your Z deck. Run one of the 21. Yeah, just removal. Gets rid of 21 SCR in one go, which is nice. Then run one of this Trunks, which is actually pretty nice. So he lets you combo off your hero cards and rest. So after you combo them, they play and rest. You can play this guy and then combo those cards off and actually build some Z energy. Also, his +0 isn't bad. He can like sack a hero, I think, and like untap or something. But the fact that he's only 1 Z energy is really nice. Also, he's a unison. So like your opponent hits you with a Floodgate, they hit you with Nimbus.
Yeah.
A lot of times you're not expecting a unison swing. So just another swing to push through Floodgates.
Not too shabby.
And then for our side deck, we ran 2 Shu Pilaf Mai. I think it's a good card to have, just good in the mirror if they try to combo off their Minoshas. Good against U7 if they have Annihilator. Just a battle card so you don't have to tap an extra energy. Good against Goings as well, if you see it early.
Yeah.
2 Mafubas, mainly for Gohanks. I think that's the only thing I would bring it in for, just for the 8-drop Trunks. Just stop everything, all that nonsense. 2 Koitsukai for the mirror. Floodgates, mainly for the mirror. 2 Heavenly Wizard Demigra. This is for the Vegito matchup. So it pops something, ignoring barrier if your opponent has, I think, 3 or less energy, and if they have a 30k, and it'll KO something 30k or more with barrier. So if they play their 6-drop Vegito, 30k barrier double strike, you just combo this off on your turn and clear it. 117 for any matchups that want to go long. Just a good finisher if you need it.
Did you ever put it in?
I think I put it against Tapion, but I never even saw it, or it didn't even get to 7 energy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just one time. Tapion, just a way to remove the Gogeta SCR.
Yep.
It is 3. I didn't play Gogeta, so I didn't come up, and I didn't test against it, but I know this card's good against Gogeta, but I don't know if it's worth it for 3 energy. 3 energy is a lot, but you just need to get rid of that secret rare if they do play it.
So you can pay 2 and just -2 and negate its skills if you have another way to kill it still. Just won't get rid of it.
Oh, that's actually pretty useful. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, better than I thought then. A little better.
Little.
Then around 4 Deburras. I think you just need 4. Some people play 3, but you need to see them against green. You need to see them early, because if you see them late, then your opponent's going to Koitsukai, and then it's just going to be cycle.
Yeah.
So you want to see at least 1 early. If you get 1 off early, I think you're probably fine. But yeah, 4 Deburras. And that's it for the deck. Shout out to the Team Checkmate Fusion. Shout out to Irvin for letting me borrow the deck, and shout out to Daniel for helping me do the deck profile.
Got you, brother.
All right, take care, guys.